Morning, folks. As I'm sitting drinking my coffee here at literally 13 minutes past 6 in the morning, I was thinking to myself regarding the Zoop video and a couple of comments that people made around ship reviews, etc. And I never really believed the ship reviews that a lot of the CCs put out. And I was rolling around in bed and I thought, let me make a quick video about it. Now, disclaimer, please, before you guys fucking crucify me, these are my interpretation, and I'm going to try and keep it short, try and keep it under 5 minutes. So, while I have a sip of coffee, let's change the scene on OBS and hope the OBS update that just happened didn't fuck shit up. Right, so the first reason why, as my microphone boom bumps up, the first reason why I actually don't believe any of the ship reviews is simply marketing. And marketing refers to an activity a company undertakes to promote the buying or selling of products, services, and goods. We've all seen the World of Warships and the World of Tanks videos, fantastic cinematography that they do when they promote a new ship, and they say these are the features of it and these are the strengths, but you got to watch how to do X, Y, and Z, and it looks hell of impressive. I'm sorry, the one department at Wargaming that deserves credit is the art department. They do a phenomenal job. And with the marketing and the presentation of the ships, etc., really, really good. And they also usually do, if it's a historically significant ship, they will do a presenter suited up. It's really good, but it's a marketing ploy. Then, the second reason is somebody's play style. And play style is simply the manner in which somebody plays, So, if you're going to give a ship like the Kremlin to be reviewed by somebody that likes to sit and snipe at the back, a Thunderer player, or somebody likes to be stealthy like a DD player, I do believe they are not going to give it a fair review. They might tell you it's good, they might tell you this, but somewhere in their mind, this ship doesn't suit their playstyle, and therefore the review might not be 100%. Then the other reason number 3, and now we get into the good stuff, is choice. Choice is the range of different things from which you can choose. The arrival at a choice may incorporate motivators and models. For example, a traveler may choose a route or for a journey based on the preferences of arriving at a given destination at a specific time. And some people do not like certain types of ships. They prefer, their choice is to play something else. And we see it in all the choices we make in life. For example, our choices in life partner. Some people like tall people. Some people like short. Some people like thin. Some people like them slightly thicker. Some people like blondes. Some people like brunettes. Some people like fair skin, some people like a darker skin. These are all the choices, and therefore you will usually, if you look for a life partner, you will look towards somebody with those traits and be more attracted to those type of people. Yes, there's the odd exception, and I'm talking very much relatively general. For example, in my life, I never really dated any blondes. I think I dated a blonde once, for a short while, because my attraction has never been to them. It doesn't mean I have anything against them. This is a choice. This is very much my choice, what I like in a person, etc., etc. And it can also encompass a range of things. Somebody might like their life partner a bit stupider. Somebody might like their life partner super smart. And I'm, again, taking my family and my perspectives. My aunt, she was busy with a second doctorate in German tax law. Way too smart. She got married very late in life because she couldn't meet a life partner that was actually smarter than her. I mean, this woman had doctorates flowing out of her. Yeah, smartest woman I ever knew. So, she got married late in life because she met a divorced professor who had also a long string of doctorates, and finally she found somebody that was that had all the characteristics and traits that she chose. Now, if you by choice play a certain type of ship, and I'm again myself, I love playing battleships. I love the big brawly, being able to take damage type things. If I had to review a battleship, my choice would be to give it a better review than probably something else which I don't choose to play or that I'm not very good at. Then we come, and I'm already over 5 minutes. Then we come to the one thing, bias. Bias is a disproportionate weight in favor or against an idea or thing, usually in a way that is closed-minded, prejudicial, and unfair. Prejudicial. Biases can be innate or learned. Okay. People may develop biases for or against an individual, a group, or a belief. The CV hate. Let's just go there. Okay, and let's give the great Zoop, Mr. Zoop. I am so sorry I'm picking on you. This is not intentional. You're the first one that comes to mind, and I still like you. Zoop, by his very nature in videos, have admitted that he is a DD main. We all know destroyers don't particularly like CVs very much because they've developed a bias against it. So if you, unless the person is an incredibly mature personality, and I'm generalizing, and it's again my belief, if you gave a destroyer main a CV to review, I don't think you're going to get a true picture. If it's very good at countering destroyers, they're not going to like the CV very much. If it's very good at pummeling battleships, they might like this. Their bias might be less against this CV because it is also capable of hurting their favorite prey, in other words, battleships. Then there's also the bias against wargaming. And we know certain CCs that even though they were CCs, even though they got given ships to review, etc., their bias was very much against what wargaming was doing and how they were doing things. And therefore, they were probably not giving these ships a true review. And there's two ships that come to mind, which I've found to be incredibly fun to play, and their reviews were terrible. The Heathen, basically that Azuma with the odd turret layout, etc. The reviews of the Heathen was not great. And I've had I featured some phenomenal matches with the Heathen where I got to work. I got it to work very well. And then one of my other ones, which is actually one of my most watched videos, is the Azuma, where I put a video up that says the Azuma is great, changed my mind. And somebody put a comment there the other day, your gameplay sucks and your voiceover is terrible. Well, dude, fuck you. Go somewhere else and be toxic there. I didn't delete the comment. He can stay. But yeah, it's my channel, my hobby, Anyway, so because I didn't have a pre-existing bias towards it. And pretty much those are my reasons. Those are my reasons for actually not believing half of the reviews that we see on ships that are coming out. Now, I'll admit I hardly ever buy any of the premium ships when I was playing World of Warships. My good mate Jeff, I know he's a collector. New ship comes out, he buys it. You know what? Great. I know why he does it. He's a collector. He likes it. He likes to experience the different ships. And I think he's one of the people that can give you the most fair opinion on certain ships, also because of his mature personality. But for me, there's very few ships. Something like, for example, the Massachusetts Black. Massachusetts has always been a solid ship. Not great, not overpowered. But when the Massachusetts Black came out with that black camo, man, that was just like open the wallet, because I enjoyed the look of it, and being a battleship main, I thought that was a great ship. But for example, a premium destroyer, because I'm not a destroyer player and I don't particularly enjoy the playstyle, I won't buy it, and I'll go in with a bias against the destroyer review. You know, somebody might give it a rave review and I might not believe them because of their bias and because of their choice and the reasons I just put out. So hopefully that makes sense. It's already been 10 minutes of rambling, but everybody have a fantastic Wednesday. And while we're going back into stricter COVID lockdowns, please tell somebody that you love them and tell somebody you care. Take care. Cheers.